Please don't forget subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to get notified of new daily videos.
It was a crisp autumn Saturday, and I was buzzing with excitement at my booth for the annual Maplebrook Autumn Market. My display of vibrant custom pet portraits drew a decent crowd, and I was happily sketching a fluffy terrier for a new client when I noticed a woman, Delia, standing a little too close to one of my finished commissions. Her son, Troy, who looked about 11, was already reaching for it. "Mommy, I want this one," Troy declared, his grubby fingers already touching the frame of a painstakingly detailed Persian cat portrait. It was a commissioned piece, due for pickup later that day. I politely interjected, "Excuse me, Troy, please don't touch the display pieces. That one is already sold." Delia, without missing a beat, ruffled Troy's hair. "Oh, it's quite all right, dear. If my Troy loves it so much, it's meant to be his. How much for it?" I felt a familiar chill. "Ma'am, as I just said, it's a commissioned piece for another client. It's not for sale." "But he wants it," Delia insisted, her voice taking on a whiny edge. "Look at his face. He's absolutely fallen in love with it. You can just do another one for your other customer, can't you? It's just a drawing, after all." My jaw almost hit the table. "Just a drawing took me about 12 hours of work, ma'am, and it's already paid for. I can certainly take a commission for a portrait of your pet, but this specific one is not available." Troy, sensing his mother's backing, started to pout. "But I want that cat. It's the best one." He was now trying to pull it off the easel. "Troy, put that down immediately," I said, my voice firm. Delia glared at me. "He just feels a connection to it. As an artist, shouldn't you appreciate that? You should be happy to make a child so ecstatic." "My happiness comes from delivering quality work to my paying clients, not from handing over completed commissions for free because a child decided they wanted it," I countered, trying to keep my voice even. "That's disrespectful to my art and to the person who paid for it." Delia scoffed. "Fine. If you're going to be so uncharitable, we'll take our business elsewhere. Come on, Troy. This artist clearly doesn't understand passion." She yanked Troy away, who, true to form, began a theatrical wail that echoed through the market. I thought that was the end of it, but no. 2 days later, my doorbell rang. To my utter disbelief, it was Delia, with Troy shuffling awkwardly behind her. "Hello," she said, as if we were old friends. "I got your address from your business card. We need to talk." "About what?" I asked, holding the door ajar but not inviting her in. "About Troy's portrait, of course," she exclaimed. "He's been absolutely inconsolable since the market. He's had nightmares about the cat. You truly traumatized him by refusing to let him have that drawing." I blinked. "I traumatized him by not giving him a piece of art that wasn't mine to give. That's absurd." "No, it's your responsibility," she insisted, stepping closer to my porch. "You displayed it. You dangled it in front of him. Now, as compensation for his emotional distress, you need to create a new custom portrait for Troy. Of his hamster, Hammy. And of course, it needs to be free." She even had the gall to glance past me into my studio, eyeing my expensive easel and paints. "You obviously have plenty of supplies." Troy, who had been quiet, piped up. "Yeah, a big one this time, Mommy. Like the really big one she has there." He pointed to a large, unfinished canvas against my wall. I stared at them, speechless for a moment. "Absolutely not. I do not owe you a free portrait because your son had a tantrum. My art is my livelihood. This isn't a charity, and it's certainly not a compensation fund for a child who was told no. You need to leave." Delia's face contorted. "How dare you? I'll tell everyone what an uncaring, heartless artist you are. My son is suffering because of you." "If you don't leave my property immediately, I will call the police for trespassing," I stated, pulling out my phone. The threat finally seemed to register. She let out a frustrated huff, grabbed Troy's arm, and stormed off my porch, muttering about my lack of compassion and terrible customer service all the way down my driveway. Honestly, some people treat artists like vending machines, especially when their kids are involved. The sheer audacity of demanding free, custom work as compensation for their child's poor behavior is beyond frustrating.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button to like it. And please do subscribe to support the channel.